I wish I could go back to the time when I used to wake up on an autumn's morning, thrilled with the idea of wearing my brand new Halloween costume to school, watching the newest frightening Monstober episode, smelling the smoke of freshly burned leaves and maple pumpkin candles. My most relevant fear being if my sister would receive more candy than me. I wish I could go back to the time when I used to wake up on a winter's morning, unable to sleep through the night, filled with excitement and Christmas spirit, ready to build a snowman or ride my sled down a hill. My greatest upset having to go to sleep before the midnight countdown. I wish I could go back to the time when I used to wake up on a spring's morning, seeing the rain come and go with the hopes of a rainbow at the storm's end, jumping around in muddy puddles, admiring the beauty of the growing nature around me. My largest distress being unable to find the leprechaun that snuck into my home and outsmarted my traps. A time when there was not a responsibility nor a worry in the world. A time when I saw the glamour in growing older instead of a time of wishing to be young again.
I'm stuck in a mindset of unpredictable, raging unknowns with blurry layers of morphine-infused thoughts that not even a professor could decipher, but a child could. Because even the most complex things, unpredictable and unsolvable, kids will find the answer. Uncorrupted and innocent, like letting a snake crawl on them because they don't see its poisonous fangs, only its beautiful, glistening scales.
I see you as the flowers bloom, always bringing a smile. Oh, how they were so beautiful like you. I see you, but you left too soon. I see you as the dark, the nighttime and the stars. I see you as the pouring rain, the ringing of the thunder and its banging bars. I see you as the glistening dew, only there for a moment. I see you when I don't want to, because everything reminds me of you.
The hurried pace of time amidst the chaos of life, infinite mountains to climb, every day full of strife. The goal of existence, when life comes to an end, everyone has is consistent, a mandatory funeral to attend. But the goal is not real, it is made up in your mind, everything you feel as you try to live life unconfined. Until you pause on life's trail to smell the roses on the side, reminisce about all you prevail, notice every day a routine like the tide. Until the revelation has occurred and you finally realize nothing is transferred when someone dies. So the footprints you made throughout all of the haste, will it all fade, will it all be a waste?
Forever waiting, listening to your voice, yet shutting my ears from your words. I'll go back and forth wanting to understand you, wanting myself to be heard.
Use the past as a lesson learned, and be not afraid to make a wrong turn. Paint the life you have envisioned, the regretful have not listened to their hearts, for they have craved, yet were afraid to fail, and stumbled into an occupied grave.
I was far too young to have you, but that doesn't mean I wanted to give you up. You were my small baby bird, forcefully shoved from the nest before you could fly. Where are you in this world? You're still so little, but I don't know what you grew up to look like. Do you look like me? How do you style your hair? Do you wear it down, or maybe with pigtails? Who is the one brushing it for you? For I know it can never be me. I drown every night in nightmares and grief. The only glimpse of you is in my dreams. My lungs are suffocating with cigarette smoke. It's the only thing I can do to calm myself when I think of you. After so many years, the one thing I care about is finding you, dead or alive, just for an ounce of closure. I want you back in my arms, even if you're only bones and rotting flesh. The sweet blooming flowers in May that I plucked from the grass, with their yellow pistils staring at me. They watch as my tears fall into their vase, leaching off of the grief I feel when your birthday comes around. My dear Esme, if you're still out in the world, go to a book and find your name. Find yours and see that I named you after what you are, because you are loved.